Clarity, here to bring you a collective energy reading for my Clarity Empress Collective. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell every time I come on. You know, sometimes me and my people be vibing. I mean, when I say we vibe. And my sister posted the thumbnail and the saying today in another meme um, post, rather. And I was like, I don't know if she was in my head, I was in her head, the vibe was the same. I was thinking about her situation, my situation, and another friend's. And I was like, I wonder if I'm going to talk about it tonight. So we're going to see how it go. Waiting for the moderators to get in the building, if they in fact are available. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all know I mukbang y'all sometimes when I'm eating late dinner. But we're going to see. 'Cause this should be visible, right? Welcome to the channel. What's up? Hey, sissy. How are you? I hope you are well. I had a download today. And I didn't read the cards to see if I should speak about it, but I feel the need to address a little bit, maybe indirectly. Peace, bite. Peace. So I just pulled a couple cards. Now, not the normal way I pulled. I pulled them for visual purposes. We have holy love, compassion, trust the universe, self acceptance, and learning experience. Yeah, me too. I'm drained. I know you have a lot going on, so I can only imagine. Um, so the downloaded message, whoo, girl, y'all, girl, boy, however. Um, so I did the event yesterday. I was telling y'all about, and a good friend showed up, who I didn't expect to be there. She didn't expect to see me either, and we caught up. We caught up on some things, and um, and today it had me reflecting. It had me reflecting on the love that we freely give to those that somehow can't manage to hold it. And the pain, um, and the pain, hi me, um, and the pain that has until it doesn't. So I'm not gonna look at the comments right now. It's gonna distract me from what I'm thinking. So that pain, right, from loving someone to the point of indifference. It's not that you don't love them anymore. It's just it's whatever. And it's not you like it's just that you don't go through the emotional roller coasters anymore. You don't experience the highs and the lows anymore. You surrender, you accept. And many times you have to bow out of the situation, right? So what this card represents from the author's perspective is holy love, is more about self love. You know what I'm saying? That love that you envelop all around you when you learn what love truly means. Self love is love. That's the first love. If you don't have self love, you really can't love another properly. You just don't. Because if you don't have self love, 9 times out of 10, if you think you're loving somebody, you're overgiving, you're oversharing, you're overdoing. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself in a position that you give more than you ever get back because you're trying to prove your love to somebody. If you don't have self love, you don't take care of yourself properly. You don't eat properly. You don't sleep properly. You know what I mean? You don't exercise. You don't. There's a lot that you won't do for yourself when you don't have self love. Um, and oh, hey, Trev. I wasn't looking at the comments. First of all, thank you for your thumbnail. I snatched that today. I hit you with some likes. Um, okay, I see you. Okay, Pablo. Okay, let's remove that. So, and because I was in deep reflection about exactly what you had posted, I put that thumbnail up and the saying from the other thumbnail because I was like debating on whether I wanted to talk about it because part of it did involve you. So, in a good way, but in a way. So, listen to what I'm saying. I probably won't be direct about it, okay? But I'm going to try to be general as possible to get where I'm going. There are people in our lives that can't hold on to the love that we give. They just can't. And it is best that um, we learn how to deal with that and surrender connections with people who cannot do that. Let me see. Let me see. So, when I saw the sis that came to the event yesterday, we caught up. We caught up and we talked and we reflected on a couple things and we were experiencing something very similar. Excuse me. And it got me thinking how when you try to love someone that can't love you back and you finally surrender the connection, you become indifferent, unbothered. You become not necessarily cold, but more guarded. Your boundaries are stronger, or if you didn't have boundaries before, you certainly have them now. And the acceptance is real. Um, you come to understand that there are some things that aren't meant to be in the way that you envision them to be. And the beautiful thing is, if you gave from love, from the overflow of your self love, you won't have any regrets for loving. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you give from the well of love you already have, and you gave with the intention of love, you will not have any regrets. You won't regret. You may not do going forward. You may not put any energy into a situation going forward, right? But you won't regret what you gave. It won't be it's no point because if you really check you know how we talk about the shadow work and we look at our intentions, we look at our motives, you know what I'm saying, the why we do the things that we do. When you really self evaluate You realize, okay, I might have put some years in, I might have put some time in, but I don't regret that energy. And that's why I added a second, and the title of this was, and it's yours to keep. You know what I'm saying? They owe you nothing. You owe them nothing, and it is what it is. If you're in separation with that person, you owe them nothing. They owe you nothing, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't really matter. Hi, Jenny. Who that person is, what they were in your life. You know what you did. You did what you did with the intention to love. Once you gave that love, the fact that they could not, a lot of times we talking in tarot, right? So a lot of times it's the other person that could not maintain their end of the bargain. And we have to surrender the connection for our mind, body, and soul, because there's certain things that you can no longer give to without it eventually harming you. And I was going to touch upon this too, how there are people, because they don't know how to love you, they hurt you, right? They do everything instead of giving. Jenny, I don't know how old you are, but if you're a child, this ain't the channel for you, okay? Because we're not doing 50 questions. So, um, everybody on this channel is grown. So that's what I wanted to say partially, because it's really not. Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. I got time for these people today. I don't know what the problem is. Coming in here with this little nonsense. Not today. I just realized too, like, and when you self evaluate in these particular situations I'm talking about, you learn where your role was, where your role wasn't supposed to be, or where it needed to end. Put it that way. She said, and not tomorrow. Hmm. You learn about yourself when you do that shadow work. You learn a lot. So what I was also reflecting on, and I was reflecting on specifically um parental relationships with children that are not yours. Um and how, if that, and if that that child cannot return the love to you, how you have to let it go, how you have to surrender connections, how you have to hold on to your boundaries. And even if the child is yours, there's a lot of situations like that where you have to surrender the connection for your peace of mind and your soul and the physical aspect of your body. You get what I'm saying? So I just, came across so many situations, and the friend that I ran into yesterday filled me in on hers, and that she has something new and she feels tested. And that word came up between me and Trev. Tested. And she was saying, a whole nother situation pops up, and how she approaches it. She's approaching things from a more logical perspective, maintaining her boundaries and not relenting on that. And I was like, that's powerful, because Sometimes, the universe don't lack for tests. The universe will give tests and we will be tested, 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 tested until we learn whatever the lesson is meant for us to learn. And sometimes the tests repeat because maybe we just didn't get it the first time. And that's why I was saying in the beginning is that you can give and give and give to a situation, right? And then realize it's maybe going nowhere or the person can't reciprocate. Once you process your feelings, once you do go through your self evaluation, you do arrive at a place. And that place is called indifference and being unbothered. You're no longer triggered. You're not going back and forth in your emotions anymore. You're not trying to bargain. You're not trying to try again. You're not trying to fix anything. You have learned. You are tested. You know what I'm saying? Right. Tested and tried. You have done all that you knew you could do. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing left to do but accept who you are, what you bring to the universe. Trust the universe and that this is also a learning experience, not for just them, but also for you. So I don't know. I feel like, Spirit likes to bring these tests around every now and then, try you with different individuals, and then it don't matter what kind of relationship it is, especially it happens, especially in romantic relationships a lot, where the same type of person, different skin, different individual, but the same type of person will rear their head in your life. And Spirit is like, you sure? Because I know you said you ain't want Leonard. But you sure you don't want Robbie? Cause Robbie cute. You know what I'm saying? But Robbie got the same thing going on as Leonard. Just how long it's gonna take you to sniff that out. But once you learn, right, to trust yourself first and foremost, above anything else. Once you learn to trust yourself, you can sniff out anything that's not worthy of your time, attention, and energy. You can give from a place of love and not worry about that overflow because you are holding the most important love for yourself. And that self-worth that you have, that boundary you have to protect your integrity and your energy and your time and your attention, that will be like an impenetrable boundary no matter whom that is in your life. And you heal. More importantly, you heal when you start moving from that place of self love that you don't have to bend over backwards for nobody. Because if they are worthy of that time, attention, and love, they will receive it like they are worthy. You get what I'm saying? Trev, let me know if you still here. But ultimately, we have to you gotta do self check-ins every now and then. Am I giving from a good space? Am I depleted because of the way I'm giving right now? Am I loving myself in the process? Meaning, am I taking care of myself? You know what I'm saying? Am I bathing properly? Am I eating properly? Am I sleeping well? Am I taking my vitamins? If I'm doing my exercises? Am I, you know what I'm saying? Am I bending over backwards for people that wouldn't do it for me? Am I people pleasing? Am I trying to be picked? Am I being a pick me? That's the word. Am I trying to be a pick me? Okay, sis. So I'm saying all that to say, I feel like we are growing. Um, and there's more of us in similar situations than we know. But the rate at which we're growing, um, even individually is very much on the same frequency is what I'm saying. So when you posted what you posted, I was like, wow. I looked at all of them, but those two, I was like, I gotta use that. I have to use that because I literally was feeling those emotions today after reflecting on the conversation I had with sis yesterday, and I was like, huh. And it feels so good to be healing or healed in many aspects. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people understand that about themselves, that they need to heal, that they need, and that how good it feels on the other side of being healed. You know what I'm saying? Your brain is not spinning. You're not what you call it, ruminating over anything anymore. You're not, what I'm saying, trying to fix anything with somebody anymore. I had a client, similar situation, but with a husband. When you realize, okay, this person cannot receive my love. They cannot hold it. Okay, they may be receiving it because some people just take, but they can't hold it. They also can't pour and give back. That, that's the universe's way. Once you acknowledge it, the universe is now saying to you in your ear, so when you gonna let it go? Because it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. When you gonna let it go? It whispers in your ear. We see what you did. It's fine. When you going to accept who you are, the beauty of that great big love that you carry, when you going to accept that? Trust the universe that this was meant for you to know, and it was a learning experience. When? And a lot of us, I know when you love, you want, we don't want connections to end. I think we don't go into any connection with the intention of this is going to be over at a specific time. I think that's never the goal. You know what I'm saying? That's never the intention, really. When you go into a connection and it feels like love, and you give in love and you feel like this is a great thing, you want it to continue. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that love to end. You want that love to be. What was that noise? Oh. So you give from a space of overflow, and then whatever's left, they can have. It's like they don't owe you. That's where the unbothered and the indifference comes from. You're not bothered by extra. It's like you have, let's just say you have a pocket full of change. Your change represents love, and you can't even hold no more of it. You know what I'm saying? But you have more than you need. Them couple pennies that spell out that somebody able to hold on to, they good. They're fine. They will be okay, and you will be fine. You will have nothing lost. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Mm. And since I forgot that we didn't have that conversation yet about something we picked up on your live, but I'm gonna touch on that later with you. Bottom line, y'all, is that just give from a place of overflow. You know what I mean? Choose you first. Protect you first. It don't matter who you love it. Protect you first. Protect you first. All right, y'all. Mm-mm. All right, anybody want to read it? We can get into it. I'm gonna do a collective. Y'all would have downloaded message. I had to hold back on that downloaded message. It was a whole lot more I could have said, but I was like, mm-mm, not the time nor the place. Mm. All right, so we're gonna start with oh, okay, we're gonna start with Black Cherry. Spirit, give me a message for Black Cherry. What does she need to know or be aware of? I got the tarot in my hand, so we're gonna start with the tarot. And you know what's crazy, y'all? That download I had, oh my gosh, from a client to a friend, like in the last 24 hours, several people are experiencing the same thing. That's the crazy part. Mm. What's y'all doing up here? Do not jump on my cards. Go play. Find you something safe to do, cats. Oops. Oh, Lord. A whole bunch of stuff just tried to come out. Hold on. Now I gotta shuffle again because I don't like that. Too much. Hey, Bernice. What's up, mommies? What does she need to know, Spirit? You in your head thinking, girl. What you thinking about? Somebody anxious? Oh. All right. So you're thinking about somebody or some situation, a previous offer, um, that could have been worthwhile. Maybe you were anxious or they were anxious. I don't know if it's a masculine in your energy right now, offering something that you don't want. And the reason why I say is because my seven of coins in reverse is a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. That's like there's nothing got fruit or harvest from that. And then five of cups in reverse, it's about healing. So it's like I don't know what you if you're contemplating an offer or contemplating cutting something off, but you're in contemplation with the Queen of Swords with her sword down. It's kind of like I'll hear what you got to say, but eh, it's like it could it be a lot happening? Yes. Could it be a great offer? Mm, yes. And if this is not current energy, this is you reflecting on something that felt like a waste of time. Because the Three of Wands, there was some anxiousness or maybe a third party. Three of Wands is in reverse. That's a card of anxiety or anxiousness of wanting something to happen. I don't know if it's romantic, but the Knight of Cups is giving romance with the bouquet, but it could just be an offer. But the challenge and the lesson, it feels like a waste of time. Whatever it is, it feels like a waste of time. It could be somebody making you a job offer, but when you really evaluate it, it's like, nah, that ain't what I want. Or you considering it, even if they didn't offer it, it's like, nah, that's not what I'm looking for. And on top of that, with the Five of Cups in reverse, it's giving something like, um, I've been there, done that. I don't need to do that no more. I'm over that. I'm healed from that. I don't need that. I don't need to experience that anymore, especially when it comes to wasting your time. So I don't know. And the past energy is giving somebody gave an offer of something. And yeah, all the tools, all the energy that you could put into it are there. And I do feel like this is like a rush decision type of situation with the anxiety of the Three of Wands in reverse. So somebody could have been trying to rush you into a decision or something. But when you know it's a waste of time and you've learned your lesson, you heal. You're not. It's like you don't feel like you lost anything because you thought it through. It's like, eh, like I was gonna go for some job, right? I was looking on Indeed, and I thought it was flexible to work it into my schedule. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And no sooner as I applied, they reached out right away. I was like, oh wow, that was quick. And then all of a sudden, Indeed started giving me the information about it, like telling me more about the company and the stats on the company. The ratings was horrible. I started reading more, and I was like, ugh. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to put myself through it. That seemed like more of a waste of time. Let me let that go. So this could be, like I said, it could be work, it could be in a relationship, friendship. It don't matter. You have learned how to heal your energy in the sense of not wasting your time. You're not allowing that to sway you. You're not if somebody else's emergency, you're not making it yours. You know what I'm saying? You operating on your time. You know what I'm saying? You contemplating, you thinking it through. This is the smart energy that you need to be in, right? And she is the wounded warrior and a feminine energy. She's the type of person that's been through divorce. You know what I'm saying? She's experienced loss, so she kind of knows how to weigh the pros and the cons, logically. Like, this type of situation will piss me off or hurt me or whatever. And you know what? Guess what? I'm not doing it. I'm not re-entering that situation. I'm gonna let that go. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I get from that. So somebody else's emergency or offer, not necessarily what you need, and you know it. And you made that decision coming from a healed space versus somebody feeling like, oh man, all this loss. Because if it was five of cups, I would say caution. But five of cups in the reverse is like, nah, you healed. You like, nah, I'm all right. I ain't wasting my time. That I'm not losing anything. I'm not missing out. You know what I'm saying? You realize you ain't missing out from nothing. You good. But I do feel like somebody tried to make you feel like you would. And I don't know what that's about, but you do. So take it how it resonates. Yeah, you know what I noticed too, y'all? The more we pause, the more we pause before we make a decision, before we take a step, the more time we give ourselves to think it through versus rushing head on to something and realizing, uh-oh, I done went the wrong way. I done wasted too much time. I should have thought this through. I should have read this contract. I shouldn't have signed this deal. That all of that. All of that. Sometimes we just not need to slow down. Every offer is not a good offer. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how charming it look, how sweet they say it is. Every offer is not good. All right. You're welcome. I don't see any more right now. So let's start the collective. Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Let's like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, go ahead and make sure you ring that bell as we start the collective. Spirit, give me a message for the beloveds. 4-1. So home in the past energy. So what's up with home? Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on in the present day? All right, we got a little reckless energy. We got some passion. We got some desire. What's that about? Tell me more in the hidden energy. What's in the hidden energy, Spirit? Also, y'all, make sure y'all liking. Make sure you definitely, if you're telling a friend and you're sharing a live, and please share. But if you're sharing a live with somebody, tell them to subscribe. I don't know what's going on with my numbers again, but I sent another message to YouTube. So they updated it, and then it seemed like it went stale again, and I don't know what that's about. And I know it ain't that stale. Spirit said that's the truth. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. All right, so There is something going on in the home. All right, we're gonna clarify what this is. We're gonna clarify what it be. Mm. There's rebellion or somebody's challenge to rebel, not do things as everyone else does. Tell me more. What they feel trapped. What's the bottom of the deck? And a third party. Okay. So we got 3 of Cups. Um Somebody is challenged to rebel or leave. With the Hierophant in reverse, it's not going with the status quo no more. It's not, doing the tradition. We're not supposed to be doing the tradition. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not supposed to be following what everybody want me to do. That's what I'm hearing. And yet somebody feels trapped, stuck, helpless, ruminating over and over again. Maybe they just don't know what to do. This is what I'm getting. And 3 of Cups is here. So somebody wants a celebration. They want to be connected. I feel like between the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Cups is a family situation. Um, yeah. And I feel like the person involved is the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. So it's a young person, passionate, wanting growth. Ace of Swords, there's some type of hidden truth. That's in the hidden energy. So tell me about this 4 of Wands, Spirit. uh So there's unhappiness and sorrow in the home in the past. But this is a home, with the 4 of Wands being upright. This tells me that this is a home that somebody wants to be in, but there's sorrow in that home because the 9 of Cups is in reverse. So that's misery, unhappiness. That's not having what you want, not experiencing what you need. There's a lot of loss, even depression. Tell me about the Knight of Wands, Spirit. Oh, Collins, we gotta work on getting to see. I don't know who energy I'm picking up on, but I know it ain't everybody that watches the channel. It's whoever comes on, but it's time to get to that unbothered and different energy. But that unbothered and indifferent energy requires different choices, right? And I'm feeling like somebody's still feeling trapped or connected to the energy that's making them upset. Tell me about this Knight of Wands, Spirit. This somebody got a ways to go. Tell me more. Mm. Now the 9 of Swords upright is sadness, anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, worry, all of that, right? But in reverse, sometimes it's worse. 9 times out of 10, you're not getting over something. Because it's like intensified here. More. Hmm. We don't want the sad stuff now. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, yeah, because it's a lot of competition in the family. It's a lot of inner conflict. There's arguments here. There's fights. There's stress. There's drama. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of unrest in this situation, and it's really intensified. So it's like somebody in a situation. What I'm feeling is their situation is getting worse and worse by the day, and they feel trapped. They feel stuck to it. Somebody made a decision that this is the home that they want to be in. The 4 of Wands is here, but it's a home of sadness, sorrow, and unhappiness. Damn. And then there's the High Priest here. She pops out. So somebody's not speaking their truth. They're not saying anything. They're observing. Somebody could be having a spiritual awakening, but they're not saying anything. They need to rebel. They know that. That's a knowing. That's a deep knowing. I need to rebel. I need to move on. I need to let go. I need to not do things as the status quo. Because in the upright, the Hierophant is about um loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Engagement, commitment, um, listening to your elders, following traditions, all of that, learning. You could be a mentor, a teacher, but this is in reverse. So it's saying, Spirit is saying somebody's being told, their intuition is telling them, and they're having a difficulty with it because it's in a challenge and a lesson position. So they're having difficulty following their intuition, which saying, I need to leave a situation. I need to not follow the guidance I've been given or something like that. All right, tell me about the Zeta Sword Spirit. One at a time. Yeah. Somebody is not listening to good advice, whatever that is. My Hermit card typically gives me, in reverse, I want to be free. I don't want to be isolated no more. But I also feel like this is somebody not following good advice. If they feel trapped and they're, Hermit in reverse, somebody's feeling like I got all the answers. I'm not listening to nobody. I know. Like that's all I'm hearing is I know. This is somebody that know it all. This could be somebody that comes to you, complains about their life, but don't change a damn thing. They'll just sit there saying, "Oh, well, this is the problem. This is the problem. This is always my problem." But they don't do anything about their problem. But they want to sit and they want somebody to listen to their problem. That's what I'm getting. So, you know, but they don't want to. This is somebody. Whew, you gotta let that energy go. Let me see. Queen of Pentacles here with the Three of Cups. I feel like there is a feminine energy that pulls the strings. Um she got she has the stability to keep everybody in place. But there's somebody here that don't they know they don't need to be there. I can't say they don't want to be here, but I'm getting they know they don't need to be here with the high priestess and the Hierophant in reverse. This is somebody ignoring spiritual advice, ignoring their intuition, and just staying in a situation because they feel like they got all the answers. I don't know what they think the answers is because from what I see here, it's nothing but strife, is drama, is arguments. With the Five of Wands is family conflict. So and that's the truth. Spirit said they really going at it, and it's definitely impacted somebody's mind. Also, they may be feeling like this is what they have to do. This could be what they're brought up into, so this is normal for them, and that may be why they won't leave that situation because that's what's normal. But it's not healthy because this is giving mental illness here. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, you passionate about somebody's drama because that's what this is. This is somebody. I feel like this Knight of Wands would be somebody that would orchestrate even more drama, but then turn around and succumb and be victim to it. They're miserable, unhappy, in a home that they feel like this is their foundation. Mm. And somebody sitting a queen of pentacles sitting pretty in a third party situation or amongst family feeling like, well, you know what it gives. You ever see that look on Trump's face when he does something and he turns his nose up a little bit, kind of like how she's sitting there like, I know I just caused some chaos and drama, but it's okay because it's my chaos and drama. I don't mean to laugh. That's not funny. This is not funny. But that's what it's given. Like somebody's comfortable while everybody else is competing and conflictual and going through it. And she's sitting there like, all is right in the world because everybody else is in the middle of a bunch of shit. Oh, well. Mm, 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 mm. Tell me more. Why is the sorrow here? What is the sorrow about, Spirit? What is the problem? Why is this person unhappy in a home that they want to be in? Damn. I feel like, oh Lord, it's not funny, y'all. I'm not. But what popped in my head was when Don Cheadle and what's his name? Little chocolate drop. What's his name? Kevin Hart was sitting there, and Don Cheadle said something about his age, and Kevin Hart said, "Damn, I'm sorry, but somebody's in heartbreak, okay, misery." And I'm not laughing at the person. I was laughing at what I just mentioned, but oh Lord, somebody is miserable in the home that they're in the home of origin or whatever. They going through it. Okay, it's not. Oh Lord, it's not happy. There's nothing happy going on here, like nothing. But that three of swords made me go, "Well, damn." Um, mm, 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 mm. Tell me more, spirit. I mean, you know, I feel like somebody's fighting their obligation with this rebellion card of the Hierophant reverse. Their intuition is saying, I must rebel. I must unobligate myself. But this person is they stuck, you know. And it's all a mental stuck. It's toilet paper torture, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not wrapped up and bound by anything you can't leave. This is look at these little strings on this person. This person is not stuck, but their mind is wrapped up in whatever's going on in their life because it's so much all this drama, turmoil, and beefing going on. Tell me more, spirit. Oh wow. So this Queen of Swords, Lord have mercy. So the Queen of Swords is, she's a bitch. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's long, that's short. No, she is crazy. Queen of Swords is the air sign energy, and she is just, oh, she says all the wicked things. She says all the cruel, wicked, and manipulative things to fuck with people's head. Okay, her tongue is slick and forked like a snake. Okay, she's the type of person, she don't care how she hurt you with her words. This is the type of person that will break down somebody's self-esteem, belittle them, tell them they ain't gonna ever be nothing, they ain't nothing, blah blah blah. She will, whatever she got to say to hurt your feelings, to get to the point where she see you succumb to what she's saying, is what how low she go. Okay, when they say people go low, she go to hell. That's how she is. She wicked. All right. And she wants somebody to be stressed the fuck out because she don't. This is somebody that don't love themselves. You know what we talked about in the beginning. They don't love themselves. This is the person that will project all that misery onto somebody else. Tell me about look, Ace of Swords, Five of Wands. Oh, okay. So there's been an awakening in that somebody's aware of how miserable they are. Five of Cups is in reverse. They want to heal all the conflicts, though. Okay, this is also for somebody feeling like they can control people and situations. But what we talk about in the beginning of the reading, y'all, I'm sorry, of the live. We talked about coming to the understanding, becoming unbothered, right? Becoming indifferent. Somebody is not there yet. They want to be, but they really are trying to heal situations versus heal themselves. This is what I'm getting. This is somebody trying to control the narrative, control what's happening around them, control other people's situation. It's causing more conflict. It's not helping anything. Okay, that stubborn energy is like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. I know how to quell everybody. We're going to be back to kumbaya in a minute. But this is a situation that goes in ebbs and flows. So they're always coming in and out of this energy because I might feel like I got it. But there's mental illness here, okay? The Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. There's mental illness here. But I'm feeling like um this person also could be feeling avoided or like turn their emotions off just to deal with this situation. So it's a difference, maybe this person might misunderstand unbothered, um, because they feel like they got it under control, but they don't. Unbothered really is truly unbothered. Like, I'm not trying to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to fix it. I'm good with whatever it is. I'm leaving it alone. I'm not letting it in my energy or my space. I'm not trying to do anything about it. That's unbothered. This person here is not. They may be emotionally avoidant, or they might even be, there's a word I'm missing. When you, it's not indifference either. It's when you're not connected to your emotions. That's what I'm feeling like. Somebody's not connected to their emotions. Um, damn. They're disconnected. That's one, but it's another term. Like, it may come to me. All right. So tell me, disassociated. That's what it is. Somebody might disassociate from their emotions just to heal the situation. The problem is you could disassociate till you can't. It's like you can run and run and run until you run out of energy. You could try to avoid things, but then eventually you can't. All right, so then we got the moon card. Yeah, so this somebody is deep in their emotions, very heavy in their emotions, but that's what's causing the confusion when it comes to their intuition. I feel like this person is getting hear me out. It's kind of like a hopeful emotion. So I feel like they don't know how to trust their intuition. That's what I'm getting. They don't know how to trust their intuition because of just conflicting messages that they've been given, right? You know, if I this is the home of origin I love. I love this home, right? But the home don't love them. You know, the people in the home don't love them. But there is little like glimpses of what looked like love that makes this person feel like, no, I could do this. I could control everything around me. I could handle all of this. But their intuition is saying, no, you can't. You need to leave, right? You need to have, you know what I'm saying? You need to be rebellious. You need to not go with the status. But this person is like knee deep in their emotions, so they can't really differentiate between their intuition and so telling them what they should do versus what they want, right? So this is somebody mixed it with their head over heart, heart over head, don't really know which way to go. Again, they're disassociated from their emotions, so they're not really connecting emotionally, and they're not connecting intuitively, but spirit is trying to get them to. That's what I'm saying. But there's a lot of lies. Oh, that's what it is. So there's a lot of lies and deceit that's causing this person confusion. Mm. Tell me more. Oh shit. So this get ready to hit somebody like a ton of bricks though, because the tower is here. Okay, so we got the tower. Them not listening to their intuition is about to bite them in the ass severely. The tower don't come to play. It comes to end things. So you could sit in a situation for as long as you want. Okay? You could choose that I will never, ever, 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 ever change. I will never, ever, ever grow. I will never, ever, ever go. And Spirit said, ah ha ha, let me show you what you will do. And when universe steps in, this is where you end up, bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. All them birdies gonna have you packing, trying to figure it out whether you wanted to go or not. You will have no choice but to pack up the little bit of belongings because whatever your situation is, it's gonna dictate that you gotta go. Yep, it'll dictate that. It will like your house could have a major catastrophe, or people will be evicted, or you know what I'm saying, arguments get too bad, you ain't got no choice but to leave. Like there's something that gets so bad that you don't have a choice anymore. There's no more choice in the matter. So with the tower coming, somebody who decided to stay stuck, stay stubborn, stay foolish, stay argumentative, stay maybe, attached to arguments and drama. Also, to listen to lies, because I feel like this person has been confused by lies. Okay, feeling like, okay, it's good, but or it's bad today, but it could be better because it was good one day or 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a lot of energy that is being expended into nothingness. This is a hot ball of mess. People arguing over nothing, and it's not productive. It's actually draining someone. Okay. And it is orchestrated by this Queen of Swords who likes chaos and conflict. She likes to project. She likes to lie. She likes to argue. She likes to fuss. She likes to complain. She likes to project all her bullshit. Right. And when she does that, that's when she feel good because she's a this is given. I'm a Queen of Pentacles. I might have the stability in this situation. I'm also an energy vampire, and I never get this negative energy with her, but I'm getting it today. Like, she likes that nastiness, that energy to keep flowing. She like to see people beefing with each other that's close to her. She watched that and she absorbs that. That feels good to her. She's that, like, literal energy vampire, somebody who just feels more emboldened the more drama is surrounding her. Wow. Yeah, I ain't never got that from no Queen of Pentacles before, but I done got it today. She likes to be put on a pedestal, y'all. This is somebody that wants, everybody to bow down around her. Tell her how great she is. She's omnipotent. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing better than her. Like, her ego is off the chain. But I feel like she don't target one person because there's a lot going on here. Um, there's no one person involved. Maybe you have a person that's experiencing this, y'all, but there's no one person involved. She like to keep up mess with people. Okay, so this is a multiple. You know what I'm saying? It's like she don't really discriminate much. Her drama is universal. This is what I like to do. She said. I like to stir up shit. I like to see people going, guessing, complaining, upset, ruminating, feeling obligated and stuck. She like that. And so somebody's, like I said, they're only stuck to this situation in their mind. But Spirit said the universe is gonna help them get unstuck. When that'll be, I feel like it'll catch them by surprise. I don't even think that they could predict when this would happen, or although they probably could if they paid attention to the signs. You know what I'm saying? This could be somebody going through this with this Queen of Pentacles energy, ignoring the mail that come in the house and the eviction letters or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody not aware that how things are escalating because they're not paying attention. The challenge and the lesson is the high priestess here. So this is somebody struggling to listen to their intuition. You know what I'm saying? Not snooping enough, not asking enough questions. They just taking things at face value when they really should be. That inklings tells you to get up, move, go do some things. Yeah. And now maybe if that's what the tower is about, and they actually do it, they will uncover it in time for themselves to preserve themselves. But they're not going to be able to preserve the situation because it's meant to be messy. This is very messy. This is very ugly. You know what I'm saying? This is some drama filled nonsense. It's giving sewer maiden. It's giving somebody who, excuse me, who just enjoys drama, and they don't. We don't need to live like that. You know what I'm saying? We really don't. Like, but there are people that thrive in that type of environment. They love it. Yeah, I got ancestral protection. So if you are involved in any way, Spirit is protecting you. So you could be an observer. somebody who just happens to know what's going on. You're not really, directly impacted and or involved because your spiritual protection is keeping this nonsense away from you. If you are indifferent and unbothered, you even more protected because your boundaries are high and you're not tuned into this nonsense. I do feel like though this is somebody in your energy experiencing this. And if this is you, then take the message how it resonates. But I can see this right now. I might be delivering this message, but whoever's watching, right? If you're hearing this and you're going through this, you are hard headed. You are stubborn. You are not listening to good advice. And I don't mean me. I mean you probably have been warned by other sources to do what you need to do to preserve your life, to come out of this misery and sadness, but you're not. And guess what? You will only have yourself to blame when this shit go down because it's going down. That's the likely outcome is the tower. So you will be dealt with. That will be part of your karma is to stay associated with this. But if you follow the guidance of your ancestors, you learn what that is for yourself, they will guide you safely out of the way when it goes down. Tell me more. Yeah, so this is a return back to sender. You know what I'm saying? Everything you think about is going to crumble. Mistreating others curses oneself. Heal through kindness and respect. So this is a return back to center. The drama needs to go back to this queen. You know what I'm saying? This queen of coins, queen of swords energy. You need to go back to her. Whatever she's in, um what you call it? Oh, what's the word? Inflicting on others will be impacted and inflicted on her. It's like I mean, you don't want to stand next to somebody getting delivered their karma because you're going to get a piece of that too. You're not going to be an innocent bystander and think that you're going to come out unscathed. It doesn't work like that. I do feel like this person feels like they are. Whoever I'm reading about feels like they can just, hang on to this Queen of Swords situation and not feel any blowback because they feel like they haven't done anything wrong. Wrong. You're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to good advice. There are people that love and nurture or support or whatever. There are people in your life that have been trying to tell you. There have been signs. You may have gone to church and listened to the pastor, and the pastor said something, and you still ain't heeding it because you don't think it pertained to you. And that's where all this confusion is about. Somebody don't see the signs. I feel like someone is not self-aware. So I could be preaching to the choir, but if you are one observing this about somebody, then you just getting the message that whatever you know about them is about to happen and you're gonna hear about it. Tell me more. And then that's okay. Mm, mm, mm. Oh. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, so this fell out. Broken child, divinely stumped out, which is the third party situation, and that devil energy. So this is a broken child. Whoever is experiencing this is broken. Thanks to the Queen of Swords in reverse. Her energy, she's the type of person will tell her child, you ain't shit. You ain't gonna be shit. I don't like you. I don't care about you. I don't want this for you. Or she does it in subtle ways by sabotaging everything about their child. This is somebody going through some major trauma issues. So they're broken. And this is also a child that could project that brokenness onto other people. But there's a third party situation here. And I feel like it's with this queen of coins, right? And this person is well I'm sorry, this situation is being currently divinely stomped out. So whatever the third party situation is that's impacting this broken child is being stomped out as we speak. It's not working the way this Queen of Swords intended. It's not all the drama, at some point in time the drama has to come to an end. It doesn't last forever. You know what I'm saying? And you could cook up some more, But eventually you get put this when I say you, I mean the Queen of Swords, you get put to the test and either pass or fail. She could end up going to jail. I'm not gonna say what else I thought, but all manner of things can happen and occur. I feel like the Queen of Swords is in this devil energy. She's deceptive, tempting, manipulative, ruthless, destructive, vindictive, and seductive. All the negative traits you can think of that would create drama amongst family and friends. Somebody who likes discord amongst the people. This is the type of person that if they got a friend over to the left, the other friend don't ever get to meet the other one. Because they like to keep their chaos and conflict separate. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have a friend group. And if they do, they all the same way. Deceptive, manipulative, ruthless. That's the only people that can hang out with each other. And that don't last long either. Because eventually all the things that they do to others, eventually they do to each other. Mm, 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 mm. Well, this is some ugly energy, girl. I feel like somebody need to clean off. Okay, somebody need to clean off because if you dealing with this kind of energy, that shit heavy. Like I would be exhausted all the time. I'm already a tired type person anyway, but sheesh, where did this come from? Oh wow. I guess when I put these up, another card. Let me see if there's any more stuck in here. Well, this came out and I didn't intend for it to be there, but helping hand. That's the other problem. The other challenge in the lesson, because that's the position it's in. It says needs others to assist with services, increase productivity. No one can handle it all. Somebody need help. They need to ask for help. They need to seek help. I don't have it yet, but I'm gonna add this to my LinkedIn bio. The link to NAMI. I believe it's NAMI. I think it's NAMI. NAMI, which is the National Association of Mental I think it's Mental Health Institute or Mental Health something. It is they have a website that has multiple numbers. It goes by the state. And I think I don't know if it's international, but I do know it's here in the States and it offers support where you can find mental health support. You know what I'm saying? And they have multiple lines, so it's not just one kind, right? It's not just suicide prevention. It is that and it's how do I find resources? How do I find a therapist? How do I find other types of support? Sometimes it's what they call a group sessions, right? Where you go and you sit and you talk and it could be about addiction, you know what I'm saying? Alcohol Anonymous. I don't know, but they got a lot on there. It was really surprising because I looked it up for somebody and gave it to them, and I was like, wow, this is a good plethora of information. So I'm thinking about adding that to the link in my bio because somebody could use that support. People need help and they don't always know where to go because the people around them may not be helpful. They could be, flying monkey comes out a lot. So people can have a lot of folks in their circle, in their circumference, but not necessarily the most healthy individuals to go to ask for help. So, sometimes a stranger is probably your best support. And I encourage you to look up NAMI so that you can, if you need support, and I feel like somebody here do, start there. You might find a mental health specialist, a therapist, or something that can help walk you through how do you support yourself? How do you become more independent? How do you leave toxic situations and be able to stand up on your own? You know what I'm saying? Where do you go for your support? So yeah, I'm thinking about I need to add that because it's a wealth of information. I didn't even know how much of it existed. Tell me more, Spirit. Good things are coming. Okay. So when this ends, when this blows up, because that's what's about to happen. There's about to be a destruction. There's about to be a unintended healing. Good things are coming. Get ready. A miracle is on its way. Right? So somebody is about to get The surprise of a lifetime. Things is about to shift to a point where it can only get better. Because I feel like this is somebody hitting a rock bottom. This sounds like Dark Night of the Soul energy. Somebody going through their shadow work, you know, somebody going down into the depths of their soul trying to figure it out because it's not going to work the way it's just not. This is not meant to last. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, and that's who this queen is, my nose is itching, y'all, so this is a message somebody need. My nose won't stop itching on top of my nose. Um, this this queen, listen, let me tell you something. The Queen of Swords slash this queen right here feels like, first of all, she's on a pedestal in her mind. Okay, so she's very delusional. She feel like she could do no wrong. Okay, she's a shit talker, a gossiper, foul, yuck mouth, all talk, no action. She just feels like she's a throw the rock, hide your hand type of person. She don't care how you feel. She don't care how it hurts you. She don't care what people do to you. She's just a type of foul individual that takes that joy in all of the nonsense. Okay, she also may have addictions or cause addictions with all of her trauma, because this is a lot for anyone to have to deal with. This is not nothing easy about this. Your ancestors, somebody's ancestors, is trying to protect them so that when they hit rock bottom, that they don't just succumb to it and stay down. You know what I'm saying? I feel like ancestors are like, listen, let me sit in this. It's almost like redirecting the wave or redirecting the direction of where this is going. They could be the ones trying to get this to come to an end. You know what I'm saying? Ushering the universe to bring the worst of the worst so that either this person learn from this experience or they have no choice but to let go, move on, and go seek help because this helping hand is here and somebody need help. Tell me more, Spirit, about the ancestors. Oh, wow, we've been going for a minute. Okay, yeah, they did come in here to redirect it because we got stubborn. What did I say? They was stubborn. They're not listening to good advice. This person don't want to hear the truth no matter how tough it is. They got all the answers. So you're not gonna tell them nothing. You're not gonna tell them anything that they're gonna listen to. They just rather not. And that's where they are. That's why the ancestors stepped in because they just like, okay, well, you want to be foolish. We over here breaking you down, breaking your heart, and you still being stubborn. Okay. So we gonna step in and redirect all this energy. Yeah. This person, whoever this is about, um take it how it resonates. Okay, they don't listen to the right people, they listen to snakes. They like those low vibrational people for validation, for advice. This person does not take a good advice at all. They're so delusional, they don't understand that they need help, or they don't care to confide in those that they really need help in. They talking to people who are like, oh, you thinking about doing this? Let me figure out how I can monkey wrench that. But fake, fake pretend that I'm going to support you, but they're not. They're gonna sabotage whoever. So they confiding into the wrong people, telling their story, telling their secrets, only for that stuff to be used against them anymore. And what I just say. Roadblocks. Whoever this stubborn silence person is, who is confiding into the wrong person, is only creating roadblocks in their life. They can't get forward. They can't go backwards. They can't move. This person is getting boxed in by individuals meant to destroy them. But they got all the answers and they could control everything, right? That's what I'm hearing. Tell me more. And we about to get out. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. And this this has been a long ass journey. This person ain't been going through this overnight. This didn't just happen. This been happening for a very long time. But this is a hard-headed individual that just don't want to listen. It says old worn out shoes symbolize life's hardship and the toll they take. This person is bedraggled, stressed out, but still doing the same crap. The condition of the soul mirrors the soul's fatigue from lifelong journey, indicating a need for rest and renewal. This imagery highlights the impacts of life's challenges on our physical and spiritual well-being. This person is more than bothered, y'all. They are going through it, but they more or less chose what they have going on, and they still listening to the wrong people. So they don't understand why they getting all these roadblocks, but it's because they choose to listen to people that don't really care. And I feel like they know they don't deep down with the high priest is like they know they have a deep knowing this ain't right, but they still do it. So this person is very trained, I would say, to go along to get along with these individuals. Tell me more, spirit. Yep, and they feel left hanging. Good things are on the way, but I feel in the meantime, while this person is going through their rock bottom, they cannot communicate with those that do have a good interest in them, meaning people that know. I feel like wherever this left hand, I'm sorry, this helping hand, they're probably gonna have to go to strangers to get help. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like anybody that cared that they weren't able to um hold that love for or whatever is going to bother into this situation. This is not theirs. There's not their battle to fight. They're not going to deal with it. So this person is left to figure it out on their own because this is the life they chose. This is so therefore this is the life they deserve whether they like it or not. And they have the ability to choose differently. It is here. However, no matter what, they're left hanging and they're going to experience something 10 times worse than they've ever been through. All right, bottom of the deck. But may every evil eye go blind. Okay. So, I feel like this queen, these two queens that are one person, they're going to experience some major karma. Even if it don't look like they are, they are. They will. They're gonna get it. Spirit said they're gonna get it. And when they get it, ain't nothing nobody can do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bail money for them. Ain't nothing anybody can do to get them out of whatever their situation is. It's not anything that anybody should do. This is consequences of their actions and choices that they must face. Now, again, the stubborn silence person is if they stand too close to this individual, they're gonna catch their strays, and they too will not be able to do anything about it. So I told y'all before, buckle up, buttercup, because there's some things you're going to be taken on a ride for. You're going to experience if you're standing close to a karmic individual and you won't remove yourself from it because you feel stuck or obligated or ruminating. I don't know. But when the universe come through and do what they do, you know, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Those of us who are in this unbothered energy, we'll leave you hanging and minding our business because this is too freaking much for anybody. Hi, Isabel. Nice to see you. Sending love right back at you. But yeah, this right here is too much for anybody who is operating in love. If you operate in love, you're not gonna resonate with this low vibrational energy. You have to remove yourself. You have to surrender this type of connection. You have to allow this person who is stubborn and not listening to go through whatever they want to go through on their own. They go seek their advice on their own. You know what I'm saying? You can hear about it, but it is what it is. Like, it's nothing for you to do. It's really not. And this person has to experience what they need to experience so they can learn on their own. You get what I'm saying? So good luck to them. God bless and all of that good stuff. To my beloved earth angel individuals, You know who you are. If you are giving from a space of love, give them your overflow. And if you've already given, you know what I'm saying, they can, leave it where they can have it, and that's it. They don't owe you nothing. They're gonna have to use that little bit of change that you gave them, or that lot of bit of, and when you take it how you see it. Um, they're gonna have to use that, pour into themselves, and figure out how they're going to remove themselves from this, because they didn't listen to you. They didn't listen to nobody that meant well for them. Whoever they listened to was pure the snake energy. Okay. So they decided to go the way of the snake. God bless. All right, y'all, that's the reading. Not what I thought it was going to be exactly, but it definitely made sense. Take it how it resonate. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Please share this, but when you share it to your people, tell them go ahead and subscribe. My subscriber count is I don't know what the heck is going on. I do know that it looks stagnant, and there was something recently happened. YouTube fixed, so I'm hoping they fix it again. All right, so I appreciate y'all for coming. I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. Peace and good night.